Get ready for a journey into one of nature's coolest tricks, the lunar eclipse. So, here's the deal. A lunar eclipse happens when the Earth pulls off the ultimate photobomb, sliding between the sun and the moon. When that happens, our planet throws a big ol' shadow onto the moon, turning it this eerie reddish color that's often called a blood moon. Creepy? Maybe. Amazing? Definitely. But here's the kicker. This isn't just something that wows stargazers. Nope. Lunar eclipses have been blowing minds for centuries. People used to see them as big cosmic signals, hinting at everything from changes in the weather to decisions they needed to make in life. From farmers to fortune tellers, everyone had their eyes on the sky when the moon started turning red. In this video, we're diving deep into the science of lunar eclipses. And trust me, it's cooler than you might think. We'll break down the different types: total, partial, and penumbral. What's the difference? Well, it's all about how much of the Earth's shadow the moon gets caught in, and each type has its own little twist. But here's where it gets interesting. Not only do these eclipses matter to astronomers, but they've also got some wild effects on everyday life. Ever wondered how the moon might be messing with ocean tides, animal behavior, or even your mood? Yep, lunar eclipses have been known to stir things up in ways that go beyond pretty sky shows. For centuries, people have believed that the phases of the moon can have a powerful influence on how we live, think, and feel. We're also going to talk about a super important part of any lunar eclipse: the 48 hours around it. This is the sweet spot for catching all the action. During this time, you'll notice the moon's look gradually changing. If you're paying close attention, you'll get the full effect of the eclipse. Trust me, it's worth the wait. We've got you covered with tips on how to get the best view of the eclipse, what cool details to watch for, and even how to snap some amazing photos that'll make your friends go, wow. So whether you're using a telescope or just your phone, we'll show you how to capture this celestial magic like a pro. By the time we wrap up this video, you'll have a newfound appreciation for lunar eclipses, and you'll see just how they might be affecting life around us in ways you never imagined. So, whether you're an astronomy nerd or just curious about the night sky, grab your telescope, binoculars, or even just your own two eyes. Let's dive into this celestial adventure together. It's going to be one cosmic ride you won't want to miss. What's a lunar eclipse? A lunar eclipse is one of those jaw-dropping events in the sky that makes you stop and stare. It happens when the Earth slides right between the sun and the moon, creating an awesome shadow show. Imagine it like this. Remember playing shadow puppets as a kid? You put your hand between a light and a wall, and bam, instant shadow. In this case, the Earth is the hand, the sun is the light, and the moon is the wall, catching all the action. It's nature's way of putting on a celestial puppet show, and it's definitely worth watching. There are 3 types of lunar eclipses: total, partial, and penumbral. Let's break them down. A total lunar eclipse is when the entire moon dips into Earth's darkest shadow, called the umbra. This is when things get dramatic. The moon turns a deep red, earning the name blood moon. Spooky, right? Then we've got a partial lunar eclipse. Here, only part of the moon gets swallowed by the umbra, while the rest is still lit by the sun. It's like the moon's playing peekaboo with us. Finally, there's the penumbral lunar eclipse, which is the most low-key of the bunch. The moon only passes through Earth's outer shadow, the penumbra, causing a faint shading. If you're not paying attention, you might even miss it. Knowing about these different types of lunar eclipses makes the whole experience even cooler. It's like you've unlocked the secret behind the show. So next time you find yourself staring up at a lunar eclipse, you'll understand exactly what's going on up there in the sky. And trust me, it'll make the view even more magical. The significance of lunar eclipses. Lunar eclipses have fascinated cultures throughout history, often seen as powerful signs or game-changing events. Take the Maya and the Greeks, for example. They were serious about tracking these eclipses, believing they could predict things like big shifts in power or important events. The Maya even took it a step further, using lunar eclipses to plan their farming. They timed their planting and harvesting with the moon's phases, letting the sky tell them when to get to work. These days, people are still captivated by lunar eclipses. Still, the way we look at them has changed from superstition to pure scientific curiosity. Nowadays, you'll see folks taking to social media to share their eclipse experiences, posting breathtaking photos, and diving into discussions about the science behind it all. Astronomy buffs often throw viewing parties, turning these celestial happenings into fun community events. It's a chance to come together and celebrate our connection to the universe, and maybe even enjoy some snacks while gazing up at the sky. Throughout history, countless myths and beliefs have sprouted around lunar eclipses. In some cultures, people believe that a lunar eclipse marked a cosmic showdown between the sun and the moon, where a celestial creature was munching on the moon. Take Hindu mythology, for instance. There's a demon named Rahu who is said to gobble up the moon during an eclipse, causing that eerie darkness. Because of this, folks would perform rituals to protect the moon and help it shine bright again. It's amazing how these stories have given lunar eclipses an air of mystery and drama. These vibrant cultural stories about lunar eclipses highlight our long-standing fascination with the cosmos. Whether people see them as ominous signs, scientific wonders, or fun community gatherings, lunar eclipses never fail to inspire awe and wonder all around the world. They beautifully connect ancient beliefs with modern understandings, showing us that no matter how much we learn, there's still magic in looking up at the night sky. How to prepare for the lunar eclipse. Getting ready for a lunar eclipse is an adventure in itself. With a bit of prep, you can fully enjoy this cosmic event. First things first, let's cover the essentials you'll need for a great viewing experience. The good news is, you don't need any fancy gear to see a lunar eclipse, but if you have binoculars or a telescope lying around, grab them. They'll let you spot all the cool details on the moon's surface. And remember to bring along a comfy blanket or chair for those long stargazing sessions. You'll want to settle in so you can really soak it all in. Oh, and let's be real, snacks and drinks are a must to keep your energy up while you watch the show. Trust me, nothing makes an eclipse better than munching on your favorite treats while gazing at the sky. Choosing the right location is key to making the most of your lunar eclipse experience. You'll want a spot that gives you a clear, unobstructed view of the sky, away from those pesky city lights and pollution. Great options include parks, open fields, or even your own backyard, if it's a good spot. If you're surrounded by tall buildings or trees, don't fret. You should take a little trip to a nearby hill or lookout point for a better view. Finding that perfect vantage point will make all the difference in enjoying the stunning sight of the moon in all its glory. Timing is everything when it comes to enjoying a lunar eclipse, so you'll want to do a bit of homework. Be sure to check the schedule for the specific times of each eclipse phase, including when it starts, peaks, and wraps up. Planning your evening wisely means you won't miss a single moment of this spectacular show. Here's a tip: arrive at your chosen viewing spot early. This way, you'll have plenty of time to set up and get comfy before the eclipse begins. Think of it like getting the best seat at a concert. You want to be ready for the magic when it happens. By gathering the right gear, picking the perfect spot, and planning your time wisely, you'll be all set to soak in the magic of the lunar eclipse. It's going to be an unforgettable experience. Happy viewing, and may your night be filled with wonder. What to expect during the eclipse? As the lunar eclipse unfolds, get ready for a jaw-dropping celestial show that happens in stages. It all kicks off with the penumbral phase. This is when the moon starts to slide into the Earth's outer shadow, causing a subtle shading that might be tricky to spot. Keep an eye out though, it's the calm before the excitement. Next up is the partial eclipse, where a chunk of the moon gets covered by the Earth's darker shadow, called the umbra. This creates a stunning contrast between the brightly lit part of the moon and the shadowed section, making it look like the moon is playing hide and seek. Finally, we reach the grand finale, the total eclipse. This is when the entire moon gets wrapped in the Earth's shadow, often turning a breathtaking reddish color. Hence the name blood moon. It's a transformation that's truly awe-inspiring, so make sure to have your camera ready to capture the magic. If you want to capture the stunning beauty of the lunar eclipse, here are some handy tips. First, use a tripod to stabilize your camera. This will help you get clearer shots and avoid those pesky blurriness issues. If you have a zoom lens, bring that along too. It'll let you get a closer look at all the moon's amazing details. Be bold and play around with different exposure settings as the light will change throughout the eclipse. It's all about finding that perfect balance. And if you're using a smartphone, you're in luck. There are apps out there that can help you track the eclipse phases and even give you tips on photography settings. So, get ready to snap some incredible photos and show off your lunar eclipse adventure. While it's super exciting to capture the moment, don't forget to take a step back and enjoy the experience. Watching the moon transform right before your eyes is a rare chance to connect with nature and the cosmos. So whether you're busy snapping photos or simply soaking in the breathtaking view, embrace the magic of the lunar eclipse. Cherish this extraordinary event. It's a memory you'll want to hold on to. How the eclipse can change your life. Lunar eclipses have a special reputation for sparking transformation and personal growth. They serve as powerful reminders of life cycles and how everything is always changing. Many folks report feeling a burst of clarity or inspiration during these celestial events. For example, there are countless stories of people who, after witnessing a lunar eclipse, felt a strong urge to make big changes in their lives. Maybe they finally decided to chase that long-held dream, break free from a toxic relationship, or dive into a new career path. The awe of the eclipse often sparks deep reflection, leading to newfound motivation and a sense of purpose. So, as you watch the moon undergo its magical transformation, keep an open heart and mind. You never know what inspiration might come your way. As you gear up to watch the upcoming lunar eclipse, take a moment to reflect on your own life. What areas feel stagnant or unfulfilled? Are there dreams you've tucked away for another day? The energy of the eclipse can act like a spark, encouraging you to confront these questions and think about the steps you might take to move forward. It may be time to dust off that long-forgotten goal or make a decision that you've been putting off. Embrace the transformative power of the eclipse and let it guide you toward positive change. Who knows? This could be the perfect moment to ignite your passion and take that leap into a brighter future. To harness this transformative energy, think about setting some intentions during the eclipse. This could be a great time to journal about your aspirations, meditate on what you want to release, or even create a vision board that represents your goals. Use this moment to evaluate your current habits and ponder how you can boost your well-being. It could be through mindfulness practices, getting active, or nurturing those important relationships in your life. The eclipse is like a cosmic reset button. Take advantage of it to realign your focus and make positive changes that will help you shine even brighter. Ultimately, a lunar eclipse isn't just a stunning visual show. It's a powerful opportunity for personal growth. Embrace the moment, let yourself be inspired, and take actionable steps toward the life you envision. The universe is sending you an invitation to make a change. So, will you answer the call? It's time to leap into the unknown, chase your dreams, and transform your life. The eclipse might be the perfect catalyst to ignite your journey. In conclusion, the lunar eclipse is much more than just a stunning celestial event. It's a powerful blend of science, culture, and personal significance. We've explored how a lunar eclipse happens, the various types you can witness, and the rich history and myths that have surrounded these cosmic wonders for centuries. But beyond all that, lunar eclipses have the unique ability to spark personal transformation, encouraging us to reflect on our lives and consider new beginnings. So, as you look up at the sky during the next eclipse, remember, you're not just witnessing an astronomical event, you're also standing at a crossroads where the universe invites you to pause, reflect, and maybe even embark on a fresh, exciting journey. Now that you're armed with knowledge about the lunar eclipse, it's time to take action. Whether it's planning your viewing experience, setting intentions for personal growth, or simply sharing the magic of this event with friends and family, there are countless ways to engage with this extraordinary phenomenon. Remember, the energy of the eclipse can be a powerful catalyst for transformation, so don't hold back. Embrace it. Gather your loved ones, grab your binoculars, and get ready to witness something truly spectacular. Who knows? This could be the moment that inspires you and those around you to make meaningful changes in your lives. So go ahead, let the lunar eclipse light the way to new adventures. Suppose you enjoyed this video and found the information valuable. In that case, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this. Your support helps us keep sharing fascinating insights about the universe and all its wonders. Thank you for joining us on this cosmic adventure. We hope you look up at the night sky and truly appreciate the beauty and mystery of the lunar eclipse. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious. The universe has so much to offer, and we can't wait to share more amazing stories with you. Happy stargazing!